And
Hi, my name is Susan Bonham, and I'm here in Lawrence, Kansas. I'm at the Ready Set Spring event that the Lawrence Board of Realtors puts on annually. And one of the classes that I just completed was a class with Tracy. She's the safety lady, and she talked about some really good particulars that realtors need to know about and to do in their practice to stay safe. One of the things I can tell you that I have experienced is how to stay safe in a different realm. So I'm a realtor now, been a realtor for 15 years, but prior to that, I was a law enforcement officer, a police officer here in Lawrence, Kansas. So realtors don't have the advantage that police officers do in that I had 4 months of an academy of training on survival, how to stay safe and how to stay alive, basically, as a police officer. So some of the stuff that Tracy talks about is just invaluable for agents. Things so much as like showing a house to someone you have never met, holding an open house, and not taking steps that would increase your safety. There's just a whole plethora of things that Tracy talks about, and you can find all that stuff probably on her webpage. But the one thing I did want to add is that as a law enforcement officer, we are trained in repetition. So when Tracy tells these agents, friends of mine, colleagues of mine, about here's what you should do and here's what you shouldn't do, and they think it's great, and they take that piece of information with them, and it stays with them for a little while, maybe a few days, a couple of weeks if we're lucky. But they don't go home, they don't practice it, they don't put these suggestions into action, and therefore they lose it. So as a police officer, we're trained in repetition. For example, our firearms training, you do that 4 times a year, and you put literally thousands of rounds through your sidearm. That way, when something happens, you don't think about it. It just comes naturally. And I would really like to see agents take this more seriously and actually take these things home, these tips that Tracy gives, and take them home and practice them. Not just on your significant other, your kids, whatever. Just learn how to make sure you're letting people know where you are all the time, things like that. So that's what I can say, and I recommend Tracy, recommend her class. It's really valuable. Thanks.